The word survivor for me is relative because you're still living with it. I have not been declared that I don't have it anymore, but I'm surviving because every single day you wake up and all of that.
Shiren Pihlela was diagnosed with breast cancer at the age of 35 in 2018. The self-taught massage therapist says she's had to grapple with an aggressive tumor that gave her little time to think through her course of action.
While I was taking off my clothes, I just felt something moving in my breast, my left breast, and I was like, okay, this is a bit weird. Well, I haven't felt it before. And I eventually then decided to go to the doctor to get it checked out. And when I got there, then they said I must do x-rays, and then they did a biopsy. So the doctor then told me that I've got breast cancer. It's stage 3 and it's on grade 3. So meaning it's very aggressive. So I need to make a decision quick.
Specialist by profession, Pihlela says she was fortunate that her medical aid was able to cover the bulk of her medical expenses. She has since opened this massage spa as she says it helped her cope with pain when she was receiving chemotherapy and radiation.
Yeah, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's a terrible, terrible, terrible feeling. And you can't eat, you are vomiting, and you're in pain. I would have 3 weeks where I'm not eating after chemo. And I did my radiation. It was also quite painful, but you only have the side effects maybe after a couple of weeks once you start it. So your skin starts being dry, and when you eat, you can't scratch it.
According to Fixing Each Other's Crown, many other women in Limpopo are not as fortunate to afford cancer treatment at private facilities. The organization says access to public health facilities is often a challenge in rural areas.
They go to the clinic, they are told, the clinic is full, we won't be able to check you. That's the first thing that women in the villages they are going through. So you help them, you go and give them the awareness. But somehow they are able to check themselves. And when they go to the hospital, to the clinics, they are told, no, there's nothing major, you can have some Panadols or something to drink.
Pihlela says after undergoing a successful course of chemotherapy and radiation, she is currently on a 10-year course of hormonal therapy to minimize the chances of the cancer recurring. The mother of one, however, has to contend with the side effects of early menopause and the inability to bear another child.
The worst one for me was that, and I know people will say, but at least you have a child. And maybe I still wanted to have another child. So with that, I can't have a child. And I then go on early menopause, and I was still in my early 30s. And now you must deal with the side effects of the pills that you're taking, which is depression, which is sometimes I can't use my muscle. Sometimes when I wake up, I can't even put my feet down because they'll be swollen and I can't walk, or I'll just have body pains all over.
Breast cancer can also occur in men. Biman Baloyi, SABC News, Polokwane.